restaurant here in Commerce Township. Prime.
Working for you. This is Fox 2 News at 5.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Roop Raj. We begin with a news alert from Lenawee County. John Skelton, the father of 3 boys who disappeared in 2010 and were declared dead earlier this year, has been arraigned on new charges.
News 4 at 6 starts now.
We begin at 6 with a presidential reversal. Good evening and thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Sean Yancey.
I'm Jim Hadley. After days of clashing with members of his own party over the full release of the so-called Epstein files, President Trump now says House Republicans should compel the Justice Department to put them out in the open.
Connecting our communities with stories that matter. This is WRTV.
New at noon, Governor Mike Braun is standing by President Trump even after the president criticized him over the weekend about redistricting efforts in the Hoosier state. Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Caitlin Kendall. On Friday, Indiana Senate President Roderick Bray announced that there is not enough votes to move forward with mid-decade redistricting.
Good morning. You're watching ABC 3340, and this is Talk of Alabama, a local show that connects you to what's happening in your community. Now, here's your host, Catherine Page.
Good morning, friends. Happy Monday to you. We hope your weekend was full of rest and fun. Welcome into Talk of Alabama. The fun continues this morning. I'm Catherine Page.
Now at midday in Beaumont, a woman was tragically killed over the weekend. The latest details and what authorities are saying. Plus, people in Cheek pushing back against Exxon's carbon capture project, what concerns they're raising with officials today. And Texas health officials confirm November SNAP benefits are arriving soon. What recipients need to know. 12 News at midday starts now. Happy Monday. Thanks for being here on 12 News at midday. I'm Tia Johnson. A woman was killed over the weekend in Beaumont. Police say she was hit by a car while walking along I-10 early Sunday morning.
As the holidays near, help us do a good deed. Donate a toy and help a child in need.
Drop off a new unwrapped toy at any of these locations or visit WKOW.com to see the full list. Toys for Tots and WKOW. We've got you covered.
This mother and sister have waited years for justice, but what they're going to get might not be justice. A breaking bond report is coming up.
Parents at one local school district are speaking out, hoping to stop a possible rezoning plan that could shut down several schools in the area. I'll break it down coming up.
Fox 26 News at 9 starts now.
Thank you so much for joining us. I am Rashi Vatz. A 21-year-old murder defendant who's been in jail for more than 4 years is expected to plead guilty and possibly be free after spending just 6 more years behind bars.
The rain has arrived. We're tracking this system plus the second one that's likely to head our way coming up.
Concerns over the rising cost to rebuild the Key Bridge.
Are the taxpayers going to have to foot the difference between the original estimate of just under $2 billion to perhaps 4.3 to 5.2?
Our team presses the head of Maryland's Transportation Authority to figure out why the estimated price doubled. A local nonprofit run by Mayor Brandon Scott's wife under scrutiny. Spotlight on Maryland follows the money and investigates how thousands of your tax dollars were spent. Residents sound off over redistricting in Maryland.
Disenfranchising 1/3 of Maryland voters cannot be tolerated.
We bring you both sides of the controversial debate.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News at 10.
Breaking news as we come on the air at 10 o'clock. Police say a person is in critical condition after investigators say they drove their car into the Inner Harbor. This happened between Piers 4 and 5 around 7 o'clock. Our crews were there as first responders pulled that car out of the water around 9 o'clock.
On your corner, in your corner. This is WJZ News at 11.
We are following multiple developing stories tonight. A massive rescue effort at the Inner Harbor as first responders pull a car from the water with a person inside. On Capitol Hill, Congress moves to finally have the Epstein files released. But when will the public get to see them, and how much could still be held back? Plus, Baltimore County teachers say they are not getting the money they're owed. We're on your corner as those teachers demand their full paycheck. And a year and a half later, we have learned what caused the power to go out in the cargo ship Dolly, leading to the tragic collapse of the Key Bridge. And welcome into the news at 11, everyone. I'm Rick Ritter. It is a busy night of news and much more on those stories coming up in just a bit.
Now, Wave News at 11.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Jose Sosaya. The National Transportation Safety Board published their preliminary findings on the deadly UPS crash 2 weeks ago. The document helps give more insight into exactly what happened in this tragedy where 14 people were killed. Some of these pictures are from airport security cameras. They show the moment the plane's left engine and the pylon separate from the wing. Some more pictures show flames coming out of the tail section, which may mean the tail engine could have been impacted as well. The NTSB says this MD-11 plane did not get more than 30 feet above the ground before crashing.
Right now, a Uvalde County judge facing discipline, what he's accused of doing that brought an indictment of official oppression.
And a fight in the parking lot of an ice house in Guadalupe County leads to multiple people arrested, including 2 law enforcement officers. More on this investigation next.
Adoption services in our area are struggling for survival. The reason, they say, it's been harder to keep their mission alive of placing children with their forever homes.
News 4 San Antonio at 6. We're here for you.
Thanks for joining us this wet Thursday. I'm Jonathan Martinez. This right here is a live look from our storm tracker out on the roads during this wet evening commute for some. Rain has been moving into Bexar County over the past hour or so.
Right now
on KENS 5 News at 10.
Round 1 caused some hill country flooding. Now we're waiting for round 2. I've got the timing.
New video captures the moment ICE and the FBI swarm a San Antonio lot. People hid inside food trucks while agents arrested more than 100 people.
¿Qué estaba pasando? Porque estaban llegando.
Meet one of the truck owners pushed out who scrambled to find a new place to park.
A San Antonio woman found dead more than 24 hours after crashing through this guardrail on the southwest side. Her phone called for help Monday morning, but she wouldn't be found until Tuesday night. Tonight, SAPD's explanation of what happened.
He is hoping to keep his seat. Tonight, a one-on-one with the current Bexar County judge. Peter Sakai's reflection on his first term and his sharp response to the former mayor wanting his job.
And now he's chosen to have a Democrat-on-Democrat fight. That's his choice. I presume he was looking for a job.
KENS 5 News at 10
starts now. We begin tonight with flash flooding west of the hill country. This is in Menard County, where up to 10 inches of rain fell, forcing evacuations of RV parks and campsites.
Now to a live look at radar as that rain is rolling through our area.
Hey Central Texas, here are the top stories we have for your Thursday night.
A new outbreak brings a dire situation for horses across Central Texas.
We have 4 confirmed cases at this point. What that means is that we have horses that have clinical signs.
How to make sure your horses are safe in the stables during a bad spread of equine virus.
And the split between Baylor University and Mack Rhodes is official. What it means for operations at Baylor Athletics now that we know their longtime director has hit the road for good.
Well, we got plenty of rain earlier. A little bit of a break now, but I have some more on the way. I'll time it out for you coming up.
It's all right here, right now on 6 News at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on KCEN. And for those streaming on 6 Plus, I'm Adrian Carbajal.
And I'm Lindsay Littman. Of course, we want to talk about the weather. It was heavily pouring in a lot of areas in Central Texas.
Yeah, I got some of that rain on my way in from Waco today, and let's just say I wasn't looking forward to that drive-in, Matt.
As we near a tragic anniversary here in New Orleans, heroes are being honored.
You gave the true heroes of this. You protected strangers without hesitation.
And families are remembering those lost in the Bourbon Street terror attack.
In just a few hours, Border Patrol agents will begin staging here in New Orleans as the Trump administration turns its immigration crackdown efforts to our area.
Finally looks like a mostly fog-free morning for Friday and a series of cold fronts coming.
A 43-day government shutdown was driven by a fight over the future of health care. But now that it's reopened, what will you pay if Congress doesn't act?
Throw out the records when Southeastern and Nichols battle for the River Bell, and a rivalry win could mean a playoff berth for the Lions.
This is WWL Louisiana News at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. Tomorrow we expect to see Border Patrol agents staging in the New Orleans area.
Right now at 10.
Man, this is the reality. Like, we have people who are not going to show up this week who are faithful.
Well, from churchgoers to students, concerns coming from the community tonight with Border Patrol agents set to arrive to town as soon as tomorrow.
What we just did is successfully we executed two search warrants.
A crackdown on cartels here at home, only on WDSU exclusive access as the DEA works to track down suspects and get dangerous drugs off the street.
Southeastern and Nichols in the River Bell Classic. I'm Sharif Ishak in Hammond. The Lions of the Colonels will be going home with this lovely River Bell Classic trophy at the end of the night.
WDSU News at 10 starts right now.
We're ready to make decisions that we need to make. If that means discontinuing the service here because of that, if we have to do it, we'll do it. But it doesn't mean we're going to stop. We're going to go to them.
Well, staging for Operation Swamp Sweep could start as soon as tomorrow, as some leaders say they expect violent criminals to be targeted.
Local spiritual leaders say many of their church members are expressing fear over increased immigration patrols. They share how they're preparing for the deployment of hundreds of border agents.
Archbishop Gregory Amond apologizes to victims of clergy sex abuse, why some victims say his words are not enough.
And it's been a while since we've seen rain. Tomorrow, putting out a first alert for finally a few scattered showers around. We'll talk about the rain chance and the weekend in your Weather Authority forecast.
Now, from New Orleans' most watched news, Fox 8 Local First starts now.
Good evening, I'm Meg Gatto.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. Some spotty showers and even storms could impact your morning commute, though not everyone will feel that rain.
Winter in Kansas can spell trouble. The difference of a single degree can turn a rainy morning into a nightmare on the road. But Cake First Alert Weather is here to keep you safe all winter long with accurate, up-to-the-minute forecasts, Doppler radar to track changes, and push alerts to stay ahead of the storm. Cake First Alert has the tools and experience to keep you informed and safe no matter what. Keep your life weatherproof with Cake First Alert, your winter weather authority.
Winter weather in Utah can come with surprises, and it can make mornings pretty messy. But the Good Day Utah weather team is here to keep you prepared for it all. From brutal cold snaps to heavy snow and dangerous ice, Damon and Maddie are tracking every storm overnight. So when you wake up, you're already one step ahead. Wake up with Damon and Maddie, a team that lives here, knows Utah mornings, and helps you start winter days prepared. Good Day Utah, weekdays from 5 to 10 a.m. on Fox 13.